if he has a bad game then, and then people will be like, yeah, I told you he sucks, Cletus. I told you. He couldn't throw that deep ball, Cletus, and he's sneaky athletic. He's just sneaky athletic.
What more can I say?
Top Billin. How about my guy Daniel Jones? Perhaps my favorite quarterback in all of football, at least the starting quarterback. So your man Daniel Jones against Philadelphia definitely showed himself to be tried and true, to me, a franchise-level quarterback. Is something that people are speculating on, wondering if the Giants should go a different direction with this upcoming draft. And my entire approach to that is, if it's not the number one overall pick and it's Trevor Lawrence, then it's not an upgrade. I'm sorry. There's nobody in college outside of Trevor Lawrence to me that represents an upgrade just because of the shit that Daniel Jones can do. You can choose to ignore the fact that this guy is a freak athlete all you want. I even heard on the telecast, I'm not sure who was working the telecast. Maybe it was, I don't want to throw nobody on the bus, but sneaky athleticism. The fuck out of here. Sneaky athleticism. The man going damn 80 yards on freaking zone read plays. My man Lieutenant Dan has finally shown you guys, and I don't give a shit what happens the rest of the way here. That man done went out, won a playoff game, made the playoffs first and foremost when everybody said that they would never make the playoffs with a Daniel Jones at quarterback, and that man is absolutely balling. He's doing it without weapons, without NFL caliber weapons across the board at least. I think Darius Slayton's a very good wide receiver, but he's a number 2 wide receiver on a really good team. Think about that. This man is doing that shit still with his hands tied behind his back. Give Lieutenant Dan his credit. Now listen, on this one right here, you're going to have Daniel Bellinger running a corner route. You're going to have two pretty much similar routes going on right here. Richie James going out right there. And you got Hodgins, the same thing right here, both hitching it up. Then you have an in-breaking route by Slayton. However, nothing's there. But watch my man Lieutenant Dan chain through his progressions now. You can see working with a guy like Brian Daboll, right? His hand was tied behind his back working with goofball coaches. Now he's working with one of the best in the business, and you can see what it is. Look at this. 1, 2, not there. Use them legs, because Lieutenant Dan, he has legs. And then look at him, detach, get the ball to Hodgins, let him make a play. Come on, man. Lieutenant Dan is that dude. What are we doing here? Look at this. One more again. Just look at him chain through the progression. Everybody used to say he was locking in on. Now he's getting the ball to his tertiary read and getting it on like that. Now this almost looks like cover 6 on the back end for the Vikings. You'll get this drawing right here. It is all. You're going to have Hodgins right here. He's running an over route. Same deal right here with my man Slayton. And you get a bowling pin situation going on right here between Pat Pete and Harrison Smith. It is gangster. Look at this right here. Dayball doing the damn thing. Back to the basket, play action fake, and Jakob. What happened right here? Come on. Harrison Smith trying to bend back on the play, right? We know he's a damn certified genius out there with it, right? He tries to bend back on the play. He's going to try to work with this over route right here by Slayton. So he turns around all out of sorts, didn't flip his hips the correct direction. So he was going down, goes Frazier anyway. Down goes Frazier, and then Hodgins block a tire. Fertilize that man. And Pat Pete right here praising the Jesus that he didn't get hit. What's Pat Pete doing with his hands up there like that, man? But of course, Jakob, wide open plays. Listen. Brian Daboll, what did I say? Let that man be on an even playing field. Everybody else working with these offensive geniuses with loaded-ass offensive targets to throw to. This man does not have loaded offensive targets, but he's playing with Daboll, playing under Daboll, and Daboll is doing the damn thing. Look at the back to the basket play action fake to nobody. Right? I guess you can say perhaps maybe it was going to go on this sweep right here, right? But the timing of it makes it look like a back to the basket play action fade to nobody. You can see it start to develop right there. Once those routes clear the second level, all Daniel Jones has to do is have some good pass pro right here, right? That's usually the deal with the Giants, not good pass pro. And he gets it in Jakob. And then look, my man Slayton teleports right here. Look at this. No, I'm just playing it pixelated on me. But still, you get the picture right there. Long gainers right there. Just like you see from all these other teams, the New York Giants now doing the damn thing. Man, there was an amazing display of athleticism and fitness by Lieutenant Dan. That man had ran about 7 or 8 times in a row. I was like, man, he has to be gassed. And then Brian Daboll calls up and dials up right here in opposite hash throws, and he jock up. You know what I'm saying? Man, throwing opposite hash throws after 7, 8 detach and design runs combined. Look at this. Foot on that opposite hash right here. Right? Mechanics all good. I love his classic throwing motion, traditional throwing motion right there. Point and shoot foot to the target. Over the top delivery right there. Leads Hodgins out there. Hodgins with a nice natural hands catcher right here. Hodgins is actually pretty good. I'll give him that. But you wouldn't say that Hodgins is like having, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, or having Travis Kelce and Hardman and all those guys like that. You know what I'm saying? All these big time Mike Williams and Keenan Allen and all this like that. This man, his stats will be a lot better, in my opinion, as far as the touchdowns go, with guys who are just natural playmakers who can get it from scratch, who just will make you right more times than not when you're wrong. Jones always had that pinpoint accuracy to me right here. You can see it on display in some of these quick game work right here. Right? Look at the product placement right on Pat Pete. This is actually pretty good work here by Pat Pete. You see right here, what we got here? Like a return route. Right on the inside right here. He has him out leveraged just slightly. Pete could still get a hand in there if it's not placed extremely accurately, and it is right between the numbers. That's hard. Right on Slayton. Look at him fake this counter play to my Nittany Lion, Saquon Barkley. That man is the absolute truth, of course. But look at the backside seal-off right here by Evan Neal. They do a good job this. Then you get a block and release here off the edge from Daniel Bellinger. This shit is hard at everybody food out here. Look at that. That look mad real. Look at, oh shit, here we go. We got one. My man right here, he coming off the edge hard. Look at, I got him, coach. Oh, I don't got him, coach. Pat Pete fooled as well. Look at that. That's hard. Let's look at it from this side right here. Counter, you see that counter action? My man came screaming off. Harrison Smith had that read perfectly. Got him, coach. Uh-oh. I don't have him, coach. Too easy. Brian Daboll out there scheming them to death. Here we go. Get a switch release right here. Got Richie James here in short motion. You get that switch release. You'll get a straight bender right here by Hodgins. And you'll see right here, it's almost like an inverted smash concept. Check this out right here. No play action needed. And dock up. Come on, man. Too easy on him, baby. Look at that. Look, got Pat Pete right here looking towards retirement. Go back some right here. You can see, man, look at the deep set right here by Andrew Thomas. Deep set out there. Giving them enough time right here to draw the attention on this hitch route, but nope. Pat Pete out leverage, and then Daniel Jones product placement. You know the rest. Like I said a few years ago, there's nobody out there that was coming in that draft that everybody wanted Daniel Jones replaced in. The Justin Fields draft, right? Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Zach Wilson, and all these guys like that. None of them represented an upgrade outside of Trevor Lawrence. And why did I say? Because all that shit that they like from those guys, Daniel Jones can do too. He can detach from the pocket if necessary, and that boy be moving. Lieutenant Dan, you have legs. Look at this man breaking down in space and everything, bro. And he was being very aggressive, and they were being very aggressive using him in the between the pipes run game or getting him out on the edges. It didn't matter. They wanted that man to use his legs as a weapon, and that makes the Giants damn near very scary because you're going to spy Daniel Jones, right? They're trying to be cute and not Spider-Man, and he's just going to continue to gas you now. Same shit, different toilet right here. Look at this. Not there. You're not going to spy me. I'm gone. Pick up a quick 10, 15 yards like it ain't nothing. Look at that. Look at this, though, right here, man. Look at Andrew Thomas right here. Man got up into his chest. Who's that? Darius Smith got up into his chest, pushed him way back, and then he anchored. That's hard. He anchored at the end, and he was good. But Daniel Jones, right, detaching, and you can see right there. You better have yourself a super athlete or something like that to be able to combat this man. Then he just needs to protect himself to stay healthy, and he does so, at least on that particular player. And again, you see him chain through the progressions real quick. Not there, detach. Look at it. Making people miss. One more again right here. If it's not open, you're playing man coverage. Look at him detach from the side this time. Come on, the guy's just an overall weapon. Remember, I said a few years ago that he had a similar skill set to Josh Allen. Now he has Josh Allen's coordinator. That's hard. And he looks very much like a Josh Allen. I don't know what to tell you guys. They just need to get that guy more weapons, and he'll be hell on wheels. But I don't know how it'll turn out. I know the haters ain't going to watch this, but the minute that man has a bad game, right, which I hope happens against them Eagles, baby, when you come out here to Philly, probably going to get them buns dug into. So if he has a bad game then, and then people will be like, yeah, I told you he sucks, Cletus. I told you. He couldn't throw that deep ball, Cletus, and he's sneaky athletic. He's just sneaky athletic. But I think the world of that man. That man can play some damn football. So if it's not with the Giants, let him go across the, the locker room, right? Let him play for the Jets. That would be hard. He'd have some serious weapons with the Jets and Garrett Wilson and these guys like that. All you Giants fans told me he sucked anyway, so don't be trying to be his friend now. Let him go to the – y'all was calling him them corny white boy nicknames, Danny Dimes and shit. That shit is corny. The fuck out of here. Bobby Chest Pass and all this shit. What are we doing here? Getting these guys some real nicknames, baby. Lieutenant Dan, because he has legs. But, yeah, y'all ain't like him. And now, you know what I'm saying, back then they did want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. He need to come into that every damn day in the locker room, all right? Well, listen, it's your boy Mid-Atlantic Merch. Shout out to the whole Mid-Atlantic. Shout outs to North Jersey. Shout outs to Newark and all them boys out there in Orange or Patterson. Shout out to South Jersey out here, baby. You know how we get it down, baby. Pensacola, Camden, Atlantic City, the whole Philly, West Philly, especially. You know how we get down. All right, the whole Delaware, too. Salute. Strike the band.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.